chosen ones. They couldn't match your energy. God concealed them out because of their nature. God concealed them because of their wicked ways, their wicked nature. God said, no, you cannot go the same distance as my chosen one. Chosen ones, listen up. Their nature is highly venomous. A lot of people you've been around all your life, they could never match your energy. And in fact, their energy was highly negative. Their energy was highly low. Their energy was pure toxicity and just always. Do y'all ever notice that chosen ones like it seemed like all across America, like no matter where you go, no matter who your roommates is, no matter who you know what I'm saying, unless there's certain friends that I come across that I chop it up and I'm like, okay, they normal. But like besides that, like your whole family, people who like they're like bots. Like they're like it's like consistent. It's like a frequency of people who are just automatically not supposed to match your vibration. Like they're automatically supposed to give you trial and error. They're supposed to give you a hard time. And it confuses your whole mojo. It messes with you because you're like, man, these people I'm supposed to be able to vibe with. I'm supposed to be able to just kick it with. And to be honest, every time you let your hair down or you kick your feet up, that's as soon as they start to act funny. And some people, chosen ones, because you learned the game, some people in this new time that we live in, you decided I'm not even going to give them my energy. And these people seem like they take it even more personal than the people who, like, they feel like, oh man, the chosen one think he all that. He didn't even give us no time, no attention. And those be the people who seem like they really out for blood, right? The people who you grew up with, they are more covertly doing it. And like I said, it's just like a combination of people on the planet who it just chosen ones. It just seemed like they just like Cowboy said, they envy. They envy. And so nothing's worse, in my opinion, chosen ones, than the covert envy. And a lot of family members, they do that. They hold their own people back. Covertly hating on you. They really don't want to see you go. Because they're like, man, listen, if this person, in your success gradient, you could graduate from high school, you could get a girlfriend, get a boyfriend. You can, it's different levels of graduations in life. And the narcissism and the spirit of the folks on planet Earth, it's like they know. Like, man, look, if he get a girlfriend, we're going to look at him funny. We're going to act funny. We're going to act funny towards the girlfriend. Make the girlfriend all uncomfortable. And then when he's single, we're going to make it seem like the girl was better than him. And he was a bad guy, even though I raised him, even though you feel me, you family, but we about to like on her posting with this new guy. We about to like the post. We about to like the pictures. We about to champion your ex in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Every time you leave out of a situation, chosen ones, and you talk to the narcissist about it, they jump on the other people's side in front of your very own too, because they're trying to let you know that, hey, every time you talk to me, buddy, every time you conversate with me, I'm going to try to break you relentlessly. And so God about to make it to where you about to eat in front of him so much that they is so mad that we can't even do nothing but laugh because we're confused now because we're like, we felt like we was getting abused, but now it's like God is putting us so high on a pedestal that is like win, lose, or draw, they're having karma no matter what. And chosen ones, we got to get over our pain because it still do get on my nerves to this day when I cross paths with certain people and they do the same stuff and they act like they're so hard headed. They act so unhumble. Like I just can't relate to that type of venom. Like I said, it's different types of venom, different type of poison. They want to really bring you down and drag you through the mud because they saying to themselves, man, this person is too God holy. This person is too above me. I want to bring him down because, man, listen, that's the nature of some people out here. They just can't stand you to just be standing strong. They know they could look at your image. The image alone, I always talk about image because symbols, like people are symbols. Like we look a certain way. The popular people in high school, they look like what they was. You know what I'm saying? You step in a room, you know, and there is some people who look like geeks or whatever, but then when you find out that they worth a gazillion dollars, you know, you start to look at them different. The perspective is different. A girl could think you totally corny and ugly, and you start talking to her the right way, and then she starts seeing something different about you. You could be picking on somebody and then realize they're a killer, and now you gotta pipe down. Stop playing with that man. But I'm just saying, we nice guys, and they see us as nice guys, so they want to keep pulling these pranks. They want to play in your face, chosen ones. They want to act like it can't go left. But what I'm saying is this: they think that their venom is gonna win. They think like, okay, this person ain't about to do what they talking about doing. This person is just talking. Especially y'all parents. They think it more than the hater, the true haters. The people who don't even care about you at all, they don't care about you at all. But the people who know you, they got so much ties to you. They just like, man, I'd rather pass away or them pass away before they even get past the finish line. Because if I'm still on earth while this person is winning, what do I do with myself? And so it's that retarded. But what I'm saying is that they got venom and they hiss like a viper. Literally like a viper. They're not hissing literally, but I'm saying these people are snakes. And you cannot even take these narcs seriously, family. Because I'm telling you, man, like, that's all they want. It's that retarded. They only want you to take them serious. They're not even taking themselves serious. They know they clowns. They know they ain't serious about nothing. And they know that, hey, I'm only good for bringing people down. How that sucks. That I would like it's tough because the position that we're in, family, is so tough because we gotta really stay sharp. We gotta stop indulging with them. We gotta create so much separation, like, and we gotta start today. It's 24 hours in every day. I did so good last week, you know, getting out the house, moving this way, moving that way. You know what I'm saying? Eating watermelon, fasting. I was on point, and I felt it. Don't forget, your health goes up and down. Satan wants you to think, oh, it's too late. Because once you believing in it, you get to doing stupider stuff. Well, I might as well just, you know, saying, nah, you gotta be the standard, especially when it comes to food and health. Because that's all we are. We're a spirit But then as soon as we lose this body, we go into some other place. We not staying here. So that's as far as me talking to y'all right now, is literally a spirit and then flesh. And as soon as the flesh messed up enough, the spirit going somewhere else. So the only thing retaining me on this planet is my health, my soul, it's my health, and it's the way that my manners. The synonym for way is manner. So it's the manner I go about myself, and a lot of people get it twisted in life because they think manners don't matter. Manners is everything. That is one of my issues, though. I had to learn later in life, like, man, the way you treat people, man, treat people better. I'm not gonna say right because I'm not a bad guy. Never treated them bad. Well, some people I probably did, but out of being young and stuff. But that's the thing, Chosen Ones. We have to do a Chosen Ones makeover because shout out to Jordan, Chosen One. I got that from him. But for real, Chosen One makeover because we got to do a makeover on how we act. Because I be fasting, but fasting isn't just food, it's people. Why do you think these people acting so crazy? You're sleeping with snakes. You're living with snakes. You're living amongst your enemies. People who nature is just lower vibrational. It ain't even a fault. They just lower vibrational. How can you fight something that is ordained? They just low. But if I go eat some low vibrational food, what I'm gonna do? Be mad at the chicken? I'm gonna be mad at the food for being the food. What it is what it is. I'm gonna just stop eating it. See, people be mad because they don't got discipline. And so where they lack discipline, it creates an inner defeatedness. And we all deal with this. And like, so your manners matter. Not only in your eyes, not only in the narc's eyes, but in God's eyes. They know every little thing you do. As soon as you go, look at what the narc bought. Look at what the narc bought. Look at what the narc bought home the other day. Look at what the narc bought home yesterday. Look at what the narc bought home yesterday. Look at what the narc brought home. I could go grab the sodas and stuff. It's over there, all down there. And they ain't gonna touch none of it. They bought it. Why? Because I'm gonna shut this guy up. He get to buying watermelons and stuff, fasting and stuff. Okay, I see what you're trying to do. Let me go ahead and go buy this 42 bag. It say 42 bag. Let me come home, dump this in the middle of the living room yesterday, and let this young boy, not a man, because look, they don't see you as no man. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Anybody going through narcissism right now, whoever's doing that to you, don't see you as a man. So, but look, let me drop this in front in their presence so that they get weak in the knees. Because I know that they want to be healthy, but I also know that that's not America. So I'm just going to do some all-American stuff and buy 42 bags of chips. Like he's a kid still and he needs to just eat chips. There's nothing in the fridge at all. At all. So I noticed what the narc will do on some sneaky stuff. When it's nothing to eat, they'll buy trash on purpose. So you just, quote unquote, have something to eat. They think they so slick, bro. It gets on my nerves. But what I'm saying is, Chosen Ones, this is my fault. I can't even blame them. Even though I was too young to be on point like that, right? Because nobody's perfect. Like, we make mistakes, you feel me? God is reimbursing us with what he's doing today for us. But, you know, things happen. And so when you're young, you may not just take off. You may not just take off and your financials be where it's supposed to be. So now the narc is thinking, man, if you messing with me, you ain't better than me. If you messing with me, you must, and so a lot of things in your life is what you settle for. Like, I'm about to go on another 24-hour fast right now. But I'm just saying, like, I got a couple dollars to my name. I don't got a lot of money, but I got to buy another watermelon. And even then, I still got to do the other stuff, right? I might eat, right? I might fast. But that don't mean that I'm not living in a dynamic I don't want to really live in. Now I got to do things to move around and use my 24-hour time schedule, right? So that I'm never really around BS. Like, I woke up today and my mom was on the phone yelling, door wide open. And it's like she don't even care. Like, I don't care if you're trying to sleep. I don't care if you're trying to get rest. I'm about to violate them. But what I'm saying is that I've been doing so good last week that Satan been trying to do some, catching up this week. I noticed it. And it's only Tuesday or it's Wednesday, I think. But he's been trying to, even that out. Like, okay, because I was feeling so great last week. So great, fasting. I've been 3 days in a row, 24 hours. And then I got a watermelon, and then, I ate that night, and then I ate 3/4 of it. I ate 2/4, 2 out of 3/4 of it. I ate 2/3 out of it that night, and then I ate that last, you know, that 1/3, I guess, what you call it, of the watermelon that next morning, and then I was good, fasting again for the rest of the day. And I was like, man, like, watermelon's only $6. It's the summer, so watermelons and stuff like that is, it's the summertime. And I'm like, man, like, I really could eat like this often. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed how the narc tried to intervene because they're always aware of your weak spots because your mother knows you the best, or your girlfriend, or whoever is the narc. And they know where you're not adequate. Oh, he don't got a car. So even if he get the money to get the watermelon, I'm about to step in and do something that he don't feel like he really could really handle right now. And so they're always stepping over if you let them. So like a lot of things we gotta do, we're always being pushed back to square one. I noticed. And we gotta gracefully go back. Because if you don't get better in life, you didn't get better in life. You skip steps. And so the quicker you accept your fate, the quicker you can grow. And there's no way out of the matrix but to grow. I think a lot of times we think that we can, like, okay, I could do this, then I could cheat over here a little bit, but then I could still stay firm over here. Because as long as I stay firm right here and I cheated over here, if this fall because I cheated, I'm F it. I could just stay firm on what I did over here. And it's like, this is what you forget when you do that. How sophisticated the matrix is. And it's literally a mold. If you type in the word, I think matrix on the word synonym app, the words that come up is like grid, mold. A mold is you know what a mold is? Mold is like something that grows. Like mold, like that grow in the wall. Like it's a mold. It's like molding. It's crafty. Like it doesn't just vanish. If you cut it off, it grow back type deal. So it's like a lot of the times the way humans think we could just take shortcuts, and this system is so designed to make sure you're not doing that. So it's like you would be shocked if you can see it with the physical eyes how much you can't cheat. So it's like on that behalf, like, I'm not telling you don't um outsmart the system. I'm not telling you don't think ahead, don't keep trying to come up with new ways to elevate, because that's what you need to be doing, especially around a narcissist. Because the last thing you want them to do is to start predicting your thoughts or your, to knowing how you move. You want to stay secreted with how you move. Like, that's the key. But you also, while simultaneously doing that, you want to be fair and square. So when they come check the Carfax, like, wait, hold on. This person don't got no job. Wait, but I'm really doing what I got to do on YouTube to the point where it's a job. Like, if you just, I post once a day, once every 3 days, then that could get you jammed up, because now not only are you not working, but you're not even doing the thing that you say you want to do. Now we got grounds. Like, one thing you want to keep the narc from having is what we call grounds, which is in a synonym reason, right? When people have a reason and justified in, you don't want them to ever feel justified. And so that's one of the things too you want to watch for. Like, if they see you sitting around eating their food, not doing nothing, they feel like they have grounds to pick on you. I have a reason now. Like, you want to strip all reason. I told y'all about the noise reductor I use when she's yelling and stuff. This morning I turned it on a little bit, but then I turned it back off, and then I was like, man, I'm just gonna do some shadow work and fight it a different way. And she ended up leaving and going somewhere, I think to the casino. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you, chosen ones, they will leave you alone. They will back off, because y'all not even supposed to live together. Let's be honest, y'all not the same nature. The chosen one's nature is high vibrational. We not even supposed to sit at the same lunch table. I don't care if it's your mom, whoever it is. It's a wrap, bro. After this year, we already approaching, it's the summer. It ain't no reason for you to be even sharing a glimpse with a narcissist. And I'm saying start right now. I'm starting now. Sometimes I catch myself trying to talk to them and stuff like that. They get to acting funny. And I'm like, okay, bet, like, I can't really control you. Like, you feel me? Then they get to looking stupid, trying to get more attention, because they're like, he not really buying it. Like, just playing games like a little girl or a little boy, like games, like, it's just childish, bro. Like, and it's like, bro, like, they're on that every day. So it's like, we have to be more mature. And it's just unfortunate, but it's also, man, it is what it is. Like, if I gotta pick up an extra job, pick up an extra job. You feel me? But we gotta become really good at locating our own miscues. Like, what am I doing wrong, or what can I be doing better? Straight up. That's what I found in my journey. Like, and the answer being your heart. So you gotta do shadow work, because it's not something you're gonna think. You're not gonna think this. Something you gotta feel and intuitively understand. Like, okay, nobody can't give me the answer to this. I have to go see. Like, when I'm creating my daily schedule, nobody can tell me at what time I should do X, Y, and Z. I gotta kind of read my heart. How do I feel? And just kind of fill it out. And as I go, I start to know, right? As I go, I start to know. And I'm like, okay, I'm outside, it's 3:00. Okay, get some fresh air. And I start thinking about the benefits of getting some fresh air. I don't gotta smile up in everybody's face right now. I don't gotta do it. But I'm away from the narcs. I'm out in my own environment, my own, The key is that I'm getting some mature fruits from this. So what the narc will start to realize is that, hold on, while I'm trying to ride on their back, they're going out and getting fresh air and doing stuff. And then narc will get so jealous that they'll start leaving you alone, not because they leaving you alone, but because they're jealous and they see that you're ascending in their face. And then they'll go out and they'll to try to live a life automatically, somehow, some way. See, some people, that's their kryptonite. Their kryptonite is seeing you do something that make them so jealous that they go ruin themselves, because now they're moving out of competitiveness, and that's their kryptonite. You know what I'm saying? Their kryptonite is competitiveness. So they end up, this is why they end up screwing themselves over every time. They're so competitive that you could never tell them nothing. They had to really run into the fall on the sword. They had to really fall on the sword. Like, you could never. I really feel like some people who had narcs in their life after they done, they be like, man, some people died, their narcissist died, and they're like, man, they somewhere right now still thinking I couldn't tell them nothing because that person would never let me be right. It's like I had something on me that person just, it was illegal for them to agree. And they had to learn a lesson through the non-agreement, right? And they had to see it through. And I was used as a tool for them to go through whatever they went through. And I think, I mean, obviously it'd be wiser for you to save yourself and not be used as a tool, but that would be like saying we know things we don't know. That would be like taking on guilt that I don't know we should take on. I don't think we should take on. But when you're mature, you'll know. I feel like that's really, you know, how you get the narc up off you, but they'll really try to grab on, even when they know you being mature, or they'll just drive the knife, you know what I'm saying? Twist the knife on you because they're like, man, I'm gonna get something out of them today. And I noticed they want the little things out of you just as much as the big things. So they want your attention. They want you to be distracted. They want you to feel like a kid. They want all the things that result in you not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You not ascending. They want all the things that when you really think about it, it might break you down, make you cry. Because you think about it, you're like, this person, I know it'll confuse you that much. Like, I know they don't really hate me. Like, how could they raise me and do this, but they really moving in such a way that they're not even my parent, right? They can't be, because look at them. And then sometimes you just need enough distance, because when you look at it from further and you look at who they really are without the title of mom and son or girlfriend and boyfriend, you just look at the person and look at how they look and look how they act, and you'll be like, man, if I didn't know them, I would never hang with that person. I would never hang with that person. Like, if I just in a bar or stumbled across this person, I would literally just be like, what the hell? Like, you cool? It might be cool just to say what's up to or something, but I'm not about to entertain that book BS. But because you was my mom, or because you was my girlfriend, or because you was my sister or my aunt, or some type of wicked random tie, I'm about to just care about things that I would be lying to say I care. I don't care about 95% of the stuff that you be talking about. Uh, your gambling addiction, or you're this or you're that. Like, cool, like, all respect, you feel me? But I'm not about to. It's not mine. You know what I'm saying? I gotta fill up my life. I gotta fill this out. Cause I tell you today, the air felt great outside. I don't know if y'all went outside today. The air felt great. Even right now, it's nighttime, but if I go out on the porch, it's a nice vibe. It's 24 hours in a day. It's 24 hours. I say this all the time because I also got to remind myself, because when I look at it logically like that, instead of emotionally, because emotions had this blurring effect. But when you look at 24 hours, you say, God damn, what am I doing? I could be making so many moves within that. But you gotta be looking at it with logic. You gotta be looking with logic. And you'll tweak your life. You look at it with logic. You'll tweak it. You'll fix it. And people will be looking, man, because they in their feelings, bro. And chosen ones, you got the power. I don't care how venomous they are. Because for every evil, there's a good. For every salt, there's a pepper. For every water, there's a fire. For every fire, there's a water. I don't, fear is not an option. Because then what's the point of fear? There's no point. No emotion.